let's talk about the Twisted series. So for those of you that don't know, this is an interconnected standalone series. So they all can be read as standalones, but it follows like a friendship group of 4 girls. I actually read it out of order. The order, by the way, is Twisted Love first, then Twisted Games, then Twisted Hate, and finally Twisted Lies. I read Twisted Hate first, which gave me major spoilers for Twisted Love, which I read next. Then I read Twisted Games, and then I read Twisted Lies. Now, in my opinion, this series is 5 stars. However, the individual books aren't necessarily 5 stars. Now, I couldn't tell you my favourite book, but what I could tell you is my favourite couple. Actually, let's rank them. My favourite couple is Alex and Ava, who are the couple in book 1, then Reese and Bridget, then Christian and Stella, then finally Josh and Jules. Now, from here on out, there are going to be spoilers. Now, just because Alex is my favourite does not mean in any way, shape or form that this book was my favourite. When the man started singing, I did not know what to do with myself. I was perplexed. I was taken aback. I just needed a break. However, minus the singing, the man is fantastic. It's odd because in every other book but his, he is the best thing since sliced bread. But in his own book, he was good. It was just the end part we needed to work on. Mr. Reese Larson, first of all, I didn't even know he was supposed to pronounce his name Reese until like 2 months ago. When I was reading that, I was not pronouncing his name Reese. Anyway, Mr. Larson can do no wrong. He's great, but he's also just kind of there. Like in other books, he doesn't elicit the same kind of emotion that Alex does in other books that's not his. Josh was fine. He just wasn't grumpy or rich. And I like grumpy rich bookmen. Christian, listen, okay. In Twisted Hate, Christian, oh my word, he blew me away. Also, Alex in Twisted Hate, fantastic. Phenomenal. Top of the line. Just brilliant. Anyway, back to Christian. In Twisted Hate, the little snippet that we got, that was amazing. And in Twisted Lies, you know what? We started off really, really well. Even when that guy that touched Stella, I was still live, laugh, loving for Christian. However, when the man decided to say, yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to basically be Stella's kind of stalker too, and have a whole file of Stella in my office. That's when I signed out. That's when I said, sayonara, sucker. Sorry, I've really wanted to use that phrase for such a long time. What I find ironic is that Christian was helping Stella stay away from her stalker, who was very underwhelming, by the way. You know who I really wanted the stalker to be? The doorman. He was mentioned like a little bit at the start, but like him and Stella had a little bond. That would have been great if he was the stalker, but he wasn't. But yeah, anyway, Christian was protecting Stella from a stalker when in actual fact he was technically another stalker of hers. Just a nicer, prettier, richer version. But you know what? Minus that tiny little detail, Christian was great. And I loved the end scene when he went to go save Stella and she was basically about to like die. And he was like, not today. That was phenomenal. But yeah, in conclusion, great series. Fantastic series. Would highly recommend the series. I think individually they're all kind of 4.75 stars, but overall 5 stars.